Energy Podcast. It's your girl, Brittany Turner, BBT, and we're here to really dive into this mom life. Are y'all ready for this? So, before we get started, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. I need y'all to thumbs it and share this video to everybody, okay? Let's get started. So, first, let's just talk about how and why I'm starting this podcast in the first place. I've always been on social media these past 2 or 3 years, and what I've noticed is it's either two things going on. It's either very cooker cutter about mommy life that is cute, we're washing dishes together, we're making cupcakes, we're going to different events, but that's not real life all the time. That's a very small part. Then the other half is really over the top, okay? Like cussing kids out, all type of stuff. So I really wanted to give y'all a happy medium of what this life is really about, okay? So one, it's not that cookie cutter, okay? It's really crazy. You can be doing something, creating a video, working at your job, whatever. Your kids can be calling you. They can be screaming in the background, throwing stuff, all type of stuff. They eat up all your snacks in your house, and groceries has gotten ridiculous. So I'm sorry, it's not that cookie cutter. And then on the other half, I'm sorry, but certain things I just can't do. I don't want my kid to live with childhood trauma that most of us grow up with. So let's talk about how we can really change that. Now, how I got into this space is that I was literally in a salon all day doing hair, and my daughter used to be in there with me. It used to be crazy. We would be in there for 6, 7, 8 hours, and she would be sitting there watching her iPad. I felt so bad, but it was nothing I could do about it. I had to work. I had to get money. You know what I'm saying? So once I realized what was going on, I knew I wanted to change. I knew I wanted to set my own schedule, and I knew I wanted to move differently for my kids. Then I got my stepson, and that added a whole new ball game to it. Not only do I have one kid, but now I have two kids. Now I'm monitoring two different personalities, two different people, and I have to run around and move around and do different things for them. One is a boy, one is a girl, completely two different people. So that really made me feel like I need to make a change because I need both of them to be able to get the type of energy and attention that they both need. And it may be different, and I can't do that with what I was doing, being in the salon all day. So I know I had it to make a change. So now I'm looking at things. How am I going to do this? Where am I going to do it? Am I going to work at a company? Am I going to just start my own business? But starting your own business takes a lot of time away too. And I really had to figure out what worked for me. So how I walked into my mom energy is one of the biggest tips I can give anybody. Setting a routine. Having a routine makes all the difference. Not only does it help you, but it helps your kids. It helps them really realize what's going on, how they should be moving, and once they do it constantly every day, it makes it so much easier for them. Even in the morning, that's the biggest routine you need is that morning routine, getting them to school. Making sure you're getting them up at a decent time, making sure you making them some food or taking them, giving them something to put on their stomach, and making sure they got all their stuff that they need. And that can be super hectic, especially at 6 o'clock in the morning. You're tired, they're tired, everybody's irritable. It is crazy. And then I had to realize, where's the time for me? What am I supposed to do? When am I supposed to sit down? When am I supposed to chill? I'm always cleaning or making sure somebody's doing homework or spending time with somebody. I could just be playing with toys or playing a game or fixing something. Somebody's broke something. Somebody's phones need to be updated. It is ridiculous. And it's actually super ghetto. This is probably where that term came from because nothing about mom life is cookie cutter, okay? It can be crazy. And then this little person has their own little personality that can clash with yours. It's crazy. So me setting a routine helps my kids in the morning. They know exactly what to do. They know to get up, brush their teeth, put their clothes on, and be ready downstairs. Now, we may have to do hair and stuff, but that's another part of the routine. Making sure that you set time aside for everything. This is one of the biggest reasons why I created my planner, Mom Energy Planner, because it allows me to plan out my day, my time, and myself. One of the biggest changes I made to walk into my mom energy is just getting up an hour earlier than my kids. My kids normally wake up, well, my son normally wakes up at about 6:30, 6:20. I try to be up at 5:30. That doesn't always happen, but the point is that I'm trying and I'm making an effort to make sure I get up an hour early so I can pour into me, so I can read my Bible, so I can meditate, so I can just sit and watch my Instagram if I wanted to. Whatever it is, it needs to be something for you. It could even be a nighttime routine. Once you put your little babies to bed at 9 o'clock, 9:30, whatever time is good for you, take a bath, read a good book, pour into you, sis, because when you do, it makes your family life move so much smoother. When I am able to pour into myself, I'm able to give my kids more and I'm able to move accordingly. Now, let me say, it's not that cute. It's times where I'm yelling, I'm screaming, I'm upset, I'm irritated, and that's just the real of it. Everybody can't be, and I'm just saying, most black women are not that, hi, just do this, just do that. It don't always work like that, sis, okay? If you're doing something and a kid is banging against something, I'm sorry, sometimes you may be like, stop, don't do that. And sometimes I have to bring it back, and that's okay because God's still working on me. And guess what? That is okay, okay? But also understanding that we're in a generation where we have to explain a little bit more. We grew up in a sense of do what I said. I don't care what you see me do. I don't care. I'm grown. Do what I said, and just because I said so. Now, in certain situations where maybe I need to get out of here because somebody about to stab us, yes, do what I said because I said so. Or if we need to rush somewhere, I explain later. But definitely explaining and talking to my kids a little bit more has helped move differently. I'm able to tell them why things are happening. I'm able to tell them why I'm doing things. I'm able to tell them how I'm moving and why I'm moving the way I'm moving so that they can feel better about it. I'm just saying it definitely helps my situation. So I'm super excited to really get into this mom energy and really explain to y'all my process and how I think of things and how I've been able to move with my kids a little bit differently. So next week, we're really going to dive deep. This is really just getting y'all ready for this juicy tea that we're about to talk about, okay? I hope to see y'all there. Like I said, every Tuesday and Thursday, we are up on this podcast, really get into this mom energy. And it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I cannot wait to see y'all there. And I can't wait to hear all the different things that all different moms think about and talk about. So please comment. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. I have other subjects already, but I'm ready to hear what y'all moms feel like just not talked about enough. I'm ready for y'all. I can't wait to see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.